Michael Nyangi is a young Kenyan businessman, a thoroughly modern entrepreneur who runs his own microfinance business called Lamoro. Michael, like most of his clients, lives and works in the vast Nairobi slum area, Kibera. In October 2008, Michael was invited to speak at a United Nations conference in New York to talk about poverty and ways to eradicate it. It would give him the chance to represent some of the world's poorest people and talk directly to those in power.
So to me, I wanted to go to Kambimuru, at least to buy some few things that can help me in the workshop.
Okay. I came to Kibera in the year 1999. Kibera is one of the largest slums in the world. In fact, it's the second largest after Soweto in South Africa. Currently, Kibera is having 1.5 million people. Most of the people in Kibera are just staying in shanties where there's poor sanitation, lack of health care. The population is too high and is also congested. Now we have got water which is now within the slums, but you find that in the morning people go and fetch water, or which now they pay. Most people in Kibera get less than $1 per day, and the people now staying in the Kibera, they have to pay the house rent, and at least they also have to have something to put on the table. And you will find that most of these people cannot afford now buying water. So you will find that most of the women and also children just fetching water, which is just from the sewage, and which is health hazard to them. When you walk along the corridors, there's what we call poor disposal, which is now bringing what we call health hazard to these people. So you find that the lifespan of people who are living in the slums, some are very short as compared to people living in estates, because of the air they are breathing is not that fresh air, because of poor sanitation and disposal. When there's poor sanitation, you have the waterborne diseases which are very rampant, like the cholera, the typhoid. When somebody gets sick, the big hospitals which we have in Nairobi, they cannot afford. Even affording 20 bob to buy a tablet for malaria is not all that very. So you'll find that when people are sick, you must find somebody just inside the house, unless maybe he has been given help or assistance by somebody else. We only have very few health centers in Kibera, and people pay them. So if maybe health centers, government can come up with health centers in the slums, which people go there and pay something small, then I think that one will help now the people of Kibera. Most of the women and also girls. So it is very, very risky, maybe the kind of movement maybe during the night, or even during the day along the corridors. You might find that some of the girls and some of the women are being raped. What we are now telling people is that whenever you want to move, maybe when it is late, then you can walk in a group of people, but not walking when you are alone. When you are a woman or a girl, then you should be amongst maybe 5 or 4. So that one I think you'll be secured. There are people who have been overlooked. So maybe somebody might come now complaining, but the complaints will not be taken seriously.
When you talk of human rights, it is a part and parcel of the government. But there is no intervention in terms of trying to address the issues of, healthcare, poverty, and in fact here Kibera, the rate of poverty is very high. The rate of crime is very high. The rate of defilement and things like rape is very high, and nobody is addressing this. So this is a government failure. In fact, if government would have intervened to address these issues, then we wouldn't have been the way we are.
It is not very easy for the people of Kibera now to come out of their problem. The people of Kibera are yearning for change. Change cannot be realized if these people cannot be given time to express themselves and talk of the problems they are being faced with. I've been interacting with the people, and they also, some know my journey to New York. The most important thing is that people would like to be supported. And when we talk of now support does not mean giving money direct to somebody. And when we talk of poverty is not only lack of money or maybe food. It it is also when women and girls, they lack an expression to express themselves, that is also poverty. So these are some of the things that people are now telling me that when I go there, I should include in my report. And when I go there, I'll be able also to tell people the life in Kibera and what these people want and what should be done, at least to reduce the rate of poverty. Because poverty is not permanent. Poverty is something that can be changed.